For this mindfulness exercise, we are going to stay really present with the breath. It's the most important anchor. And we are going to on work towards letting go and making peace, and taking that stroll towards peace from a toxic relationship. Let's begin by focusing on the breath. I want you to really deepen and slow down the breath. Let's take nice deep inhales in through the nose and then slow rhythmic exhales out of the mouth. You can close the eyes or focus the gaze down the tip of the nose. Again, inhale into the nose and then smoothly exhale out of the mouth. Breathe a little deeper. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Good. And if at any point during this exercise you find tightness occurring in the chest, come back to inhaling through the nose and exhaling out of the mouth. Try to simply be an observer and to process through our emotions throughout this exercise. Now I want you to just soften throughout the mind and the body wherever you can. And let's begin by turning our attention inward. And you can say the next phrase out loud or just in your mind. I forgive myself for participating in this toxic relationship. Again, I forgive myself for participating in this toxic relationship. I release myself of my own judgment and guilt for being in this relationship. I release myself of my own judgment and guilt for being in this relationship. I release myself of negativity or shame that are a result of participating in this relationship. I release myself of negativity or shame that are a result of participating in this relationship. The guilt and sadness do not belong to me or with me. The guilt and sadness do not belong to me or with me. Now envision the person that you are in the toxic relationship with in front of you. Now, as you do this, do not judge them. Do not dive back into toxic thought patterns about them. Do not tally wrongs or what they have done. Just visualize them as one human from a chapter in your life. Stay steady with your breath. Keep the breath deep and slow, but sit with an image of that person in front of you for the next few seconds. Now, recall the last time you had a negative encounter with them. Perhaps it was an argument, and place it in your mind as if you were experiencing it. This time, focus your awareness and become a third-party witness observer of the behaviors and emotions. Deepen the breath. Just be an observer. Now notice your feelings as you reflect on that interaction. Perhaps it triggers and agitates. It could trigger a toxic state of stress, anger, even hatred, maybe resentment. Could be deep sorrow or fear. Use your ability to slow your breath, to ease and relax through the thoughts and observations. Whatever feelings arise, sit with your truth and maintain a smooth pattern of breathing. Just allow that image of them to be in front of you. Now take this time to not judge them as good or bad. And repeat after me. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. I forgive myself. Now repeat out loud or in your mind, as I forgive myself, I can forgive them. As I forgive myself, I can forgive them. As I forgive myself, I can forgive them. Now see if you have it in your heart, and it's okay if you don't, to explore this phrase and see if you can mean it. I do forgive them. I do forgive them. I do forgive them. Say to the image of that person, I forgive you. Say to the image of that person, you in this situation have been a teacher, and I am learning lessons. Now see if you can stay steady with the breath and send that person goodwill for their growth and healing. Say it aloud or in your mind. I wish you goodwill for your growth and healing. I wish you goodwill for your growth and healing. Deepen the breath. Stay steady with your breath. Now send as much compassion as you can muster to this person. Send positivity. Explore if you can send forgiveness, which will take time. See if you can just begin sending forgiveness to that image in front of you. Repeat after me. I send you forgiveness and compassion. I send you forgiveness and compassion. I send you goodwill and best wishes for your own growth. I send you goodwill and best wishes for your own growth. Now let the image go. Or imagine walking away from this person. And you can say aloud or in the mind, I release you and our toxicity so that I can make space to allow health and healing. I release you and our toxicity so that I can make space for health and healing. Let's take a few breaths here. Let's come back to taking nice full inhales in through the nose. And then exhale out of the mouth. Two more times. Inhale. And exhale or sigh it out. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. You can begin to invite movement into the body. And if the eyes are closed, you can ease them open. Please take your time and know that everything is a practice and a process. And when we find and build the capacity to forgive others, we're truly empowering ourselves and freeing ourselves up. So take your time with this element of your journey and know that you have plenty of people that support you and that you are doing great. I'll see you in your next session.